Hello and welcome. So in this video I'm going to be making a green square. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook. Okay, so I'm going to start by making a slip knot. Okay, after making my slip knot, I chained 4. Okay, here are my 4 chains. Okay, now I'm going to make a slip stitch on the 4th chain, which is this one here. Here's my slip stitch. Then I'm going to be weaving this ring. Now I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This is going to act as my first double stitch. So I'm going to make 2 other double stitches. And so you're going to yarn over and pull through. Then you're going to be weaving 3 loops. You're going to pull through the first 2 loops. Then you will be weaving 2 more loops, and then you are going to pull through those 2 again. And this is a double stitch. I'm just going to do the last double stitch. Okay. Here we've got our first cluster of 3 double stitches. Then I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2. Then I'm going to make 3 more double stitches, a cluster of 3 more double stitches. So to make a double stitch, you're going to yarn over and pull through. Pull through the first 2 loops and pull through the last 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops and pull through the last 2 loops. Yarn over, grab your yarn and pull through the first 2 loops and pull through the last 2 loops. So this is what you're going to be weaving. So I have 1 corner here. You only chain 2 when you make a corner. So I'm going to make another corner. I'm going to chain 2 again. 1, 2. Then I'm going to make another cluster of 3 double stitches. And that's it. Then I'm going to chain 2 again for the 3rd corner. Yeah. Then I'm going to make another cluster. Okay. So I'm going to chain 2. 1, 2. Then I'm going to slip stitch here on the 3rd chain of that first stitch. And this is the end of row 1. So this is how it looks like. So in row 1 you're going to have a total of 4 clusters. Yeah. So again I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to yarn over and grab my yarn over, grab the yarn. Then I'm going to chain 1. So here in row 2 you only chain 1 when you're going to the next cluster, but if you are going to the next cluster and it is at the corner, you have to chain 2. So for example, here I'm going to another cluster, but it is not at the corner, that's why I only chained one. And now, so because I'm at the corner, I'm going to chain two so that I can move into another cluster. I chained two, then I'm going to make another cluster. One, two, and there is my corner. I chained two. Okay, from a cluster to another cluster, you chain one if it is not at the corner, but if it is at the corner, you chain two. Yeah, so I'm just gonna repeat doing this until I get here again. So here I'm going to be finishing off row two. I'm going to chain two, one, two, and slip stitch on the third chain of that first stitch. Now here are my two rows. Then I'm going to move to row three. I'm going to chain three, one, two, three. Yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Yarn over, grab the yarn, pull through the first two loops, pull through the second two loops. Then I'm going to chain one, move into the next cluster, chain one, move into the next cluster because it is at the sides and not at the corner. One, two, three. Then I'm going to chain two because it is at the corner. And move into another cluster. As you can see, your square increases in size as you add more rows, so you just continue doing the same thing all over. Yeah, so I'm just going to repeat doing this until the end. Yeah, so mine is going to be having only 3 rows, but you can increase depending on the size that you want by just adding more rows and repeating the same steps. Yeah, so this is how it is going to be looking like. That's the end. I hope now you can see how it is done. It is so easy. You just have to follow these simple instructions.